I'm Laila Hashemi. I play keyboard in the Paranoyds. What inspired me to start playing music, I guess, was first and foremost my parents. They had my brother and I in piano lessons when we were little toddlers. I think I was like 4 years old, sitting on a phone book to reach the keys. And I played classically for a long time, and then sort of in my early 20s was when I really started to get into like Ray Manzarek, and that was just like a huge inspiration for me and sort of how I wanted to sound. The keyboards are super special to me, in my opinion. I know that it's not maybe the coolest instrument to be playing on stage, but I think they have so much character and just really add so much character to songs that I think the keyboards really sets our band apart from others. I was really drawn to the VOX Continental, mostly because of the array of organ tones that you have to choose from. I've tried a lot of different keyboards in the past, and I haven't found a keyboard that has so many organ tones to choose from and so many that sound so similar to like the vintage organs of the 60s and 70s. It's lightweight, it's easy to travel with, it's easy to play on stage, which is a big thing for me. I love the little touchscreen drawbars that sort of mimic drawbars from old keyboards, and you can get super intricate with your sound. The new tubes, they sort of mimic the vacuum tubes of the old keyboard, so it really even dials in that vintage organ sound even more. I just love how it sounds like a vintage organ. Some of my favorite women that are killing it in the music industry right now, I would say Shannon Shaw from Shannon and the Clams, LA Witch, La Luz, Shannon Lay. I love Taco Cat. I love Femme. There's so many, but yeah, I think those are my favorites. The women who inspired me to start playing music, I think first and foremost, Etta James was like one of my biggest loves as a child. I was like listening to her in the car with my mom at like 6 years old, just like belting out these super like dramatic lyrics. And I just felt that she was so powerful as a performer, and she really inspired me to perform. Also, Nina Simone is just like the most incredible pianist, and her voice as well can just like shake you to your core, and I was super inspired by her as well. It is very true that the music industry is very male dominated. You know, we do come across some differences being female musicians when we're touring and stuff, but I mean, honestly, I think that the fact that this is a question that's so frequently asked is like, what is it like being a woman in music? Which is a totally, valid question to ask nowadays just because of the inequalities. But, the fact that it is such a predominant question that we are asked, I think inherently just shows that there is a difference. I do think things are changing. I think things are so different than they were even just 10 years ago. So hopefully we keep going in that direction. Some advice I would give to women just starting out in the music industry would be to become a master at your instrument, practice super hard, take it very seriously, but also have fun, be confident. Don't give into imposter syndrome. I think that's a huge one. Advice that I should always remind myself to take as well. Whenever we put our own shows on, we always, without fail, have, female-fronted bands opening for us. We always, in other aspects of the band, are working with women, like music videos. We love to work with Ambar Navarro. She's an amazing director in LA. We work with her all the time. Artists, our merchandise, we're frequently working with women. And, we feel so fortunate to even have a platform to help other women. But honestly, these aren't really very calculated decisions on our end. Like, we just gravitate towards working with women. We have been working on a new record, our second album. We're sort of in the finishing stages of recording, so hopefully we'll have something to hear by the end of the year. Some stuff to look forward to. We are touring with Shannon and the Clams in April, and they're one of my favorite bands, so I'm very excited. And hopefully, if COVID permits, we'll be touring a lot more.